we are going to balance a bookshelf. Alright, hello friends, welcome back to another video. And in today's video we have an exciting one. I have decided to do a balance the bookshelf where I show you the books I bought versus the books I read, and will get you the current number that is on my physical TBR. We're gonna get into it because it's a lot. These stacks are nowhere near like organized. I probably should organize them a little bit. Alright, so without further ado, we're just gonna get into it. We have a lot to talk about, so I'm just gonna start and we're just gonna get going. Alright, so we started off the month. Here is our number of what our TBR was. And then we read Love to Hate You, which brought us down to 419. And then we hauled Body Count, which brought us back up to 420. And then we read Wait With Me, which brought us back down to 419. And then we hauled Bound by Love and Bound by Hatred, which brought us up to 421. Then we read The Wolf King, which brought us down to 420. Then we read The Paradise Problem, which brought us down to 419. We hauled Phoebe Berman's Gonna Lose It, which brought us back up to 420. We hauled Seeing Red, which brought us back up to 421. We hauled Paper Princess, which brought us up to 422. And we hauled The Silversmith, which brought us up to 423. Then we read Not Safe for Work, which brought us down to 422. We hauled Luca Vitiello, which brought us back up to 423. We hauled Light Wielder, which brought us up to 424. Every Summer After, which brought us up to 425. And then we read Us Dark Few, which brought us down to 424. We read Cash, which brought us down to 423. We read Joey, which brought us down to 422. We hauled Endgame, which brought us back up to 423. And of course I had to mess up the numbers, so I'm just gonna continue with the number on the screen because I always seem to mess that up. Then we read Every Summer After, which brought our number down to this. Then we hauled The Someday Garden, which brought our number up to this. We hauled To Flame a Wild Flower, which brought our number up again. We hauled The Raven and the Ash Door, which brought our number up to this. We read Alive and Wells, which brought our number back down to this. We hauled Leave Me Behind, which brought our number up to this. We hauled Rest of Forever, which brought our number to this. We read Frozen by Stardust, which brought our number back down. Then we hauled Broken Prince and Twisted Palace. We read Paper Princess. Then we read Broken Prince. We hauled King and In the Fast Lane. We got Because I Killed Him. We got the remaining 2 books in the Wells Ranch series because I started it this past month and loved it. I don't know what this duet is called, but we got Your Knife, My Heart, My Blade, Your Back. And we got the first 2 books. I don't know what series this is, but we got Wolf and Dove. Then we read Branded, and we read First and Forever, and we read Twisted Palace. Then we got Torn and Night Witch. We got my fairy loot box for the month, which is The Assassin's Way. And then lastly, we got Lola and the Millionaires Part 1 and Drive by Kate Stewart. So that, I was only off by 1 number. We should be at 425, but if not, that number is, no, not 4, no. We should be at 436. So that number is what should be on here. But thank you guys so much for watching. What is a new release that you're looking forward to this month? Don't forget to like and subscribe to my bookish community. It would make my day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.